Hey, what's up everyone? Here's Sato again. This is another video tutorial from for Blade and Soul. But this one we're gonna use the swordmaster class. I'm gonna teach you guys the same thing, how to do PvP, PvE, and dungeons, how to sell your skill points with this class. I'm gonna show you the builds that you can use with this class to do damage, to kill a group of monsters, or when you're gonna play in dungeons. So let's start. I always do my tutorials in Machine Tower because it's easy to show you how these builds work. So, and they also, the mobs from here, the monsters, have a lot of life, so I can teach you pretty much um, the damage that you get. Well, so first of all, I'm gonna show you the damage build. So in the LB, in this one, you're gonna set only one, because you just need to recharge to recover some chi. And the LB in China, it's a little different from the other servers. In China, they make an update, so you're probably gonna see it like this. That in the number 2, when you use it, is not in the air like before, that you throw the number 2 and the enemy stay like 2 seconds in the air. Now it's different here in China. Maybe in the other servers is the same, but now in China is not. So when you throw the number 2 here, now you have to catch the enemy with the number 4, then you can throw that skill. So when you get that, you can throw this skill and you will deal damage, like 2000 damage right now, you can see here. So I recommend that you set 2 in this skill. In the blade draw, the LB, when you change to draw stance, I recommend 3 because this give you attack speed and damage. It's really useful. On the RB, I recommend this one, 3 in the first line. And this one, I recommend that use 3 here. I'm sorry, over here. This give you damage and you can cast it 3 times. So you will deal like 10,000, something like that. And the F, you're gonna have 1 over here to deal more damage. You can cast this one when you hit 3 criticals with the RB. You can cast the F, this one. This give you a critical hit and recover chi, 6 points. So it's really useful. In this F, we don't gonna use anything. In the F, to throw the enemy into the air, we're gonna set 1. Here we're gonna set 3 in the first line in the Phantasmal Blade. Here we're not gonna use anything. In the tab, we're gonna use 2 here to stun and the damage. Here we're gonna use 2 to recover from stuns, knockdowns, and when you use this skill, if the enemy are close to you, you can stun them. And the number 1, in this case, we're gonna set just 1. And the C, we're gonna use 3. This give you a bleed status for 12 seconds. That's really useful. The number 2, we're gonna use 2 here to stun the enemy. And the number 3, we're gonna use 2 over here to do damage. And this one, we're not gonna use anything. And the number 4, we're gonna use 1 just to increase the time that you can grab the enemy. Here we're gonna use 3 in this line over here. This recover chi faster, so you can cast the ability as many times you want and you don't gonna lose chi. That's really useful. In the Z, we're not gonna use anything. Here we're gonna use 2. This give you damage and you're gonna be immune to hits while you're casting this skill, so it's really useful. And the C, we're gonna use 3 over here. You know that with the swordmaster you have to knock down your enemy, then throw the C and you will get extra damage. It's really useful. And this one, we're gonna use 3 to pull the enemy and also stun him. It's really useful. And that's it. That's pretty much the build for damage. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Look. You see I hit 3 times a critical with the RB. Now I can cast the F again. So as you can see guys, it's really useful for these swordmasters. It's full damage, especially here in this tower and machine that you have to do full damage. When you're gonna do PvP, it's a little different, not too much. And in LB, we're gonna set the same thing, like we had before, just one. And the LB, this one we're gonna set 3 points over here, 3 points. And this one we're gonna do the same, just normal. And this one we're gonna use the same 3 points. And this one we're gonna use here 3. This one you stun the enemy when you're doing PvP, just so we're gonna set 3 skills points in the midline, this one. In the F we're gonna set 1, and this one the same 1. In this one we're gonna set 3, but in this line over here we're gonna do damage, and this is a single target, and when the enemy is stunned you're gonna hit extra damage. So it's really useful for PvP. In the tab, in this one we're gonna do the same thing, 2, this one 2, and this one we're gonna set 3, the same, and the number 2 the same. In this one I recommend the knockdown. It's really useful for PvP. You can use it over here, and the enemy cannot use dash skills for 6 seconds, so it's really useful. So we're gonna change it over here. Here we don't gonna use anything. Here we're gonna use, I recommend that you set where is it? Over here. I recommend that you use 3 skill points. I don't have a lot of skill points with this because it's a secondary chapter, but I recommend that if you have skill points, use it over here. 3 points. This here in the first line. This one we're gonna use here for PvP. I'm talking about PvP. Here you're gonna recover 10% of your health, and you're gonna be immune for 5 seconds. Sorry. So it's really good. This one we don't need that one, and this one we're gonna use it over here to stun our enemy. And if you have an extra skill point, you can use it over here, and you will launch the enemy into the air, so you can do the air combo again. It's really useful. This one we're gonna use the same. I recommend in here. I'm just kidding. In here, no, the same. Don't put me attention. And this one the same. That's for PvP. That's to do stuns and full damage, and also protect yourself. That's for PvP. That's really useful. It's a really useful build. Now we're gonna call the swordmaster. And for dungeons, guys, I recommend the this one pretty much. You gonna use the same 1 skill points here, 2 skill points over here. I recommend that when you can change these while you are in a dungeon. If there's a lot of monsters that you have to kill, you can change it over here, and you will do area of damage. And if you're killing a main boss, you can change it over here again. You will get extra damage. So you can change it while you're playing. And the RB we're gonna do the same. Just leave it there. And here the same. I'm sorry, over here to do damage. And the F 1 point. In this one 1 point. In this one we're gonna set over here this area of damage. You can cast it if you hit critical hits, and critical hits when you use this one. If you use this one, you have 5 seconds. If you hit a critical with this skill, you can cast again your F. You have 5 seconds. So if you hit 6 critical hits, so you can cast this one 6 times. It's really useful for dungeons. This one the same, this one the same, this one the same, this one 3 the same, this one the same. The number 3 I recommend here to do damage. And this one we're gonna use it over here, 2 in the middle. to when you grab the enemy, your friends gonna recover chi, so it's really useful. And this was we're gonna use it over here, so you can cast, you're gonna protect yourself and you're gonna protect your friends that are in a range of 16 meters or closer. If they are closer, you're gonna create like a shield with this skill to absorb damage, so it's really useful. In this one we're gonna use anything. This one I recommend here to recover, to do damage and resist damage while casting this skill is really useful. Then the C the same, and this one the same. That's 4 dungeons. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna kill this lady fast, so you can see guys how. Whoa. So you're gonna see guys how it looks. This is full damage, guys. This is full damage, guys. There you go. And also, it's just practice, guys. I hope you guys find this tutorial useful. I'm not saying that you have to follow what I said over here. It's only an advice. You can practice it. If you find it useful, go ahead. If you find some part of the tutorial useful, you can use that part, and the rest you can change it as you want. Blade and Soul, it's a game that you can change your skill points as much as you want, and you then gonna get charged for that. So it's just practice, guys. It's just have fun. So I'm gonna show you how it looks to the PvE with the swordmaster. Oh boy. As you can see, it's pretty much the same skill. I almost got him. As you can see, guys, I don't have absolutely anything with this account. That most of the people said that, man, but I don't have any gear. I'm weak. That's not a problem, guys. It's only practice. It's only that you give it time, practice with your class, and you will master it, guys. So it's only practice. Look. And this is the last part. This is the last part of the video. I'm gonna show you how it looks when you're gonna kill a group of monsters with the swordmaster. It's really easy because it's a PvE class. Most of the skills it's area of effect, so it's really useful. It's really easy to use. I mean, and have really good damage. So it's one of the favorite classes in Blade and Soul. This is the how it looks to kill a group of monsters at the same time. So let's use it over here. Damn, wrong one. Look, you're gonna lure all these guys. You're gonna use your V. Come over here. There you go. As you can see, most of them are dead. Really easy, fast. You're not gonna get a lot of damage. When you're low health, you can use your C, and you will get some health back. Oh boy. Ooh, almost killed me. No. Go away. There you go. I'm missing 3 more. There you go, we got them, guys. So that's pretty much how it looks. The skill builds, how it looks, the combos with the swordmaster. I hope you guys find this video tutorial useful. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and see you guys on the next video tutorial. Later, peace.